The apexing like this.
Yeah. We bend it down and then hug and then let it out towards that cone, and yeah, letting it breathe a little bit and then bringing it back towards the inside grass and then straight line to that cone.
Yeah.
Right? So here you're on the right side. We need to get left. So I want you over there.
Oh,
okay?
really?
Yes. And that gives us a nice arc to come in here, get
Bump?
close to this cone. What's that?
What about the bump?
The bump is on the turn in. So let's keep playing. We've got again, we got plenty of time. We've got a good amount of open track. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you where the bump is. So if you look left, you bend down to that apex. Perfect. Getting it in there. Even hit the bumpers and then track out, rolling the gas on. And just be smooth. This is just a nice, comfortable. The big thing, what I want you to play with here, we can play a game with not braking. But remember, we got to get outside. We're trying to maximize the arc coming through here. We got to make that arc as big as possible. That means we carry more speed, so we bring it out.
Yeah, mix up the corners.
Yep, all good. And then think about that apex that's all the way over here. We're bending down to it. We're just getting ourselves familiar with that track again. Bending it in. Wheel. Good. Pulling that gas on. Awesome. Looking through those trees to pick up the next apex. We know it's over there. Beautiful. Bending down to it. Nice and smooth. Squeeze that gas on towards that track out there. And remember, if you just stay on the right side, you just pick up the next apex. Track out point. As I recall, you're doing really well in here. Come out to that track out point, get ourselves lined up straight, head straight to that cone while braking, and look for that apex. Boom. And then we turn it in. We start squeezing that gas on, opening the wheel so that we use the whole track. Get ready to that track edge. Okay, now we're going to start dialing in and thinking about turn one so we can get to this apex. Come out to the pylon, stay wide, stay wide, all the way to the cone. And then down to the apex, and then here start accelerating, but use the there, perfect, and then bring it back. And here it's braking as we turn down. You release the brakes at the turn-in point. I need you to carry the brakes longer. Remember, outside, and back to inside, boom, and then straight to the cone, and the bump's right there. So we don't there, boom, right to it. Good. That avoids that entire bump. Now turn in. And continuing to use them as we turn to keep that weight on the nose of the car, and that helps that front end grip. And then house of the telephone pole, and then go to that apex. Good. Driving that car down to the apex, gas on, gas, then your car nice and smooth. So we want to be on the left side when this paint starts, and then we roll in. Apex. Over there, yes, good. Really nice and good here. Bending down to that apex, good, and rolling gas on to the track out. Good. Already starting to get that muscle memory. Apex, good, awesome. Right down there.
And you know, if I get on gas early in one corner, just tell me.
Okay.
Like you're getting too early.
Honestly, I feel a good level of patience right now. I like the way you're doing it, even at a slow speed, it's feeling good. Deep. Now squeeze those brakes. Turn in. Good. And then squeeze in. And opening the wheel. Yep. Yes.
You know, I can't open the wheel because if I do, I'll just go to the grass.
You won't. You gotta trust me. It's weird, but you can start letting the wheel out a little bit. So bring me over here. Good. Awesome. Staying wide. Down to the apex. Yep. And now start accelerating. Letting the car out and just bending it slowly over. Awesome. Remember, don't release the brakes. Good. There. Good. So if we're coming in here fast, we actually use that section of the brake. But here, see how you're hugging this?
Yeah.
Instead of letting the car kind of run a slightly wider and then narrow. this whole range in here, Luke, is a braking zone, and then we go gas. And here you may need a touch of brake just to get it to turn. And yes. That line is right down the apex, right up the track. Now coming in faster, so braking is harder, and then find the apex for me. This is looking really good. Good. Now roll gas, track out. Open the wheel and track out. Good. Awesome. Use that gas. Good. The apex here. Right here. Just spin. And now we're starting feeding gas in. Ratcheting it up 4, 5, 6. Letting it out to the outside. Good. And in. Excellent. Staying in it. Good. Tracking out. Good. Not yet on those brakes. Luke. Right here, man.
Yeah,
all the way out there. All the way. See, you turned in a little early there even.
Yeah.
Good. All the way out. All the way out. There, Luke. There, dude. Good. Get closer to that apex. Now come out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Good. Touch brake. Go. Apex. Pass on. Good. Bending left. Good. Now brake and pitch it in. Don't be afraid to brake while turning. There. But let it out a little bit. Head for the cone. That cone. And then bring it back. Good.
I'm still fucking
Yep. Yeah. Be ready to let it go. Turn in. Brake. Good. And continue to brake. Good. Good. See that? This becomes our braking zone.
Yeah.
We got plenty of room in there. Perfect. Good.
I can't gauge these brakes, man. Like, this either comes up too much or too little.
Patience. Now squeeze it down. And over. Good. Awesome. Yes, get there. Carries. Bring down the apex. Get there. Good. And track out. And now come in on. Good. Awesome. Continue to carry them. Even in there. Good, 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 good. A little bit smoother on the release though. There was a little bit of a pop out. Good. Gas. Good. And right. Look at left. The apex. Good. Nice. Patient down to the apex and then gas on. Tracking out. Letting the car out. Good. Finding letting the car back its way. Good. Now going out to the track out, dude. Not braking yet. No. No. No brake. Now brake. Now brake and get out there. You're early on the turn in. Good. Okay? Use that entire straightaway, man. But let's go back. We're going to go through, dial back in for turn one. So here, looking left, apex, right here, line, not closer to the apex. But then, let it go. Let it out. Good. Awesome. Touch brake, apex. Full gas. Got it. Good. Now, brake turning. Good. We can peel away a little bit. That turn in is a little bit late if we're going to do it in the way that I do. Yes, no. Yes. Yes. Line. Is really good. Excellent. And good. Now, brake. Continue to brake. It's okay. You got this. That was a little bit aggressive because you carried more speed into that straightaway. Good, 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 good. Awesome. Squeeze. Look left. Get the vision. Patience on the gas. You're overdriving. Now go gas. Good. So you're a little early on the gas there. Good. You're a little bit aggressive. More on the gas early doesn't make us faster. Good. Right down to the apex. Right there. Good. Awesome. Good. Now, compare. We're going faster. So hard braking. Hard. Luke.
Well, too light this stuff?
Yeah.
Man.
All right.
Okay.
Roll gas. Track out. Good, 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 good.
I thought, like, I'm afraid to apply too much brakes.
Don't be. If you feel me putting pressure on you, that means I want some braking. We'll get there, buddy. Good. Then be left. And out. Let it out. Let it out. You're like there. You can relax those hands as well, man. Getting a little too stressed. Remember how we do this. Not yet. Now, brake all the way out there. And then find that apex loop. Way better. Yes. And open loop. Open. There. You see how the wheel can come open as the car still turns? Get the apex. Coming out. Coming out, loop. Good. Okay, here. Now, light brake, loop, off, turn. Patience, roll gas. Good. Now here, loop. Braking all the way down. Bend me in. Good. You got to turn in just a little earlier. Coming out. Good. Roll the gas. You got this. Good. Straight. the turn in. You got to start pulling away from there. Good. You got it, man. You got it. It's okay. We got tons of room over here.
Yeah.
Feeling okay? All right. Okay, good. I know how to do this. Turn in. Hard. Out. Right. Looking to the apex. Looking. Good. Nice. And then pulling the gas on. Okay. Now, patience here. A little brake. Good. Now, start rolling that throttle in. And open the wheel loop. Open it. There you go. That's going to give us better drive. I like that. Good. Find that apex. Look to the track up. All the way through. Beautiful, dude. Now, come in fast. Hard braking, Luke. Hard. Easing off and bending it. See, you're carrying the braking too deep there. You're turning and still hard on the brakes. Do the braking early hard and then release as you turn the car in. Okay? Apex. Good. You got this, man. Okay. Good. Track out. Get ready that track edge. There you go. Good. Bend right. Good. Excellent. Track out. Good. Wait. No. Now. Good. Get in there deep. Patience. Turn. Find the apex. Roll in the gas. And remember, Luke, release the wheel. Release the wheel. There, dude. Find the gas. Get me in there. Good. Excellent. Back up. Good. Okay. Turn. Gas on. Good. Here. Luke, you got to turn it earlier. Pitch it in. Find the apex. Good. That is good. Let it out a little. Let it out. And then bend it back in. Good. Find the apex. Or find the cover. Good. Now, come in here. So we just gotta hold down. Hard braking. Easing off, Luke. Good. Awesome. Find it. Find that apex. Good. Easing into the gas. Good. Find the White House. Good. Some patience here. Touch brake. Turn. Find the apex. Bend. Patience. Open the wheel, Luke. Let the car breathe. There you go, man. You're fighting it in. You're trying to good.
Oh,
You see that?
that was sliding.
It was sliding, but it's okay. You can do that. Good. Awesome. Again, faster, hard braking move. Easing off, easing off. Looking for the apex. Look. Good, 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 good. Awesome. You were trail braking the whole way through there. Good, good, good. Awesome. Look left, bend left. Good. As we come through here, do me a favor. I want you bending from the left. Come left here. Look left. We're going to keep saying, say left, say left. Good.
Okay.
Good.
Alright. Traffic. Okay, I didn't understand.
Nah, dude, you're good. You're doing good out there. We're definitely getting after it. Good. Alright. Squeeze right brake. Look at it. Look through the corner, man. Look through the corner. Don't be focused on that cone. Gotta shift that vision. Good. I feel like we're getting hung up on some spots here where you're like looking out here versus apex. Good. Awesome. Keep that vision floating, man. Now, for the track up point, let the car out there. Don't be afraid of it. It's the apex. Good. Then. Awesome. We got the track up point now. Start looking at that turning point and think about the apex. Brake hard. Good. Easing off as you find that apex. Good. A little bit of over braking in fact, but then all the way to the track. And then thinking about where that apex is. We gotta fight to hit the car. Awesome. Now remember, we're gonna deal up a little bit as we enter the corner. So coming up here, it's brake down, turn, and gas. Gas. Good. Awesome. Now pitch it in. Look to that apex. Not at that cone, that cone. Awesome. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And gas. Gas, dude. There. And then we make it up right there. Good.
Yeah, it wasn't for the bump. I would approach that way differently.
You would, but we got to adjust for it. Now, braking. Good. And carrying the braking move. Good. Good, good, good. All the way through. There you go, dude. Good. Awesome. Gas on. Up and over the hill. Looking at the house. Good. Looking left. Good. Find the apex. Patience here, dude. Go to the gas. There you go. Open the wheel. Good. You go to the gas there too aggressively, and you're actually fighting yourself to lose this speed. Apex. Back up. Good. Awesome. Braking and releasing and looking at the apex. That was a little early on the brakes, but it's okay. Let's do a little bit of a cool down. I want to drop your tire pressures by a couple pounds, and then we'll go ahead and pull off and roll in. How are you feeling?
Feeling good, man.
Okay.
Like I said, I can't gauge the brakes like I would on my car.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like either like way too light or way too hard. Because they're good brakes too, I guess.
You're talking about on the M5?
Or any other car. Like I can't, I feel like...
You're having trouble judging it?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool legs on the left side, yeah.
But again, if I have my own car, well, which I do now, hopefully, I'll gauge that better because, you get used to it. I drive this car a